Okay, what random things do you have an unusually strong opinion about? I had seen this text, and my question is, how do you categorize salsa? Because this person said salsa is a condiment, so stop grouping it with sauces or anything else.
Isn't it more of a dip? Is it a condiment or is it a dip?
Dip, condiment, or sauce?
Oh my gosh. Well, I think it's a dip.
I think if you look at everything else, to me, I don't know about a sauce. Now, I know that you might call it like picante, but to me, salsa has got to be a dip first. That's my thought.
I agree with you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let people sound off on what they think salsa should be properly categorized as. Dip, condiment, or sauce on KBJ TV. So, I mean.
Speaking of dip, I just got back from Tennessee.
Yep.
Did not realize my sister, the cute one, likes to dip.
You mean like tobacco?
Yeah.
She lives in what town?
She lives in Kentucky. And we went to Tennessee, and she has dip. I was like, really? You're too cute for dip. She's like, I don't know. I just like it.
When did she start dipping?
I don't know. I didn't realize this was a thing, but I think everybody does it. You're from the hills.
Yeah.
A lot of people dip in the hills.
They would call it, where I was from in the hills. Yeah, you did Copenhagen. What kind is she dipping?
I don't know. It was just a round thing.
Did it have a silver tin top? If it did, that's Copenhagen. That and school were the two big ones.
It was white, and it looked like a trendy dip, like a girly dip.
If Kim Kardashian came out with her own dip, tobacco, do you think people would start doing it and they'd walk around?
Absolutely.
And the way you can tell if you're really into dip, did she do the thing where you pack the can? So what you do is you take a dip can and your thumb and your middle finger, you hold it that way, and then you make your finger loose. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
And then you smack it, and that taps the can. So when you open the lid, then all the dip is down to one side, and you can easily pinch it out and put it in your lip.
Look at you. You're giving a lesson in hillbilly.
Reformed scumbag. Yes.
I'm
dip all
glad
the time.
it's like riding a bike and you haven't forgot.
It is. You're right. Once you dip, you never forget it. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So she's discovered chewing tobacco.
I think she's been doing it for a while. I never saw it coming. She's so cute. You never know.
It's Kentucky.
It's Kentucky.
Yeah. What is salsa? 81% of people say it's dip.
Okay.
10% say sauce, 9% say condiment. So it is a dip first and foremost. So yeah, this person who's saying it's a dip, majority of people, they completely agree with you. Another random strong opinion. It says, I harshly judge restaurants that don't serve Coca-Cola products or use Heinz ketchup. I have legitimately not gone to a restaurant because they don't have Coca-Cola products.
See, in my family, it's different. They will pick restaurants specifically that have Pepsi, because Panda's from Buffalo. It's a big Pepsi plant town. Mm-hmm. A lot of people from Buffalo drink Pepsi.
Okay.
He's got a Pepsi tattoo, for goodness sakes.
So, but it's that town.
Everybody will pick Pepsi. And so locally, he will gravitate to restaurants that do Pepsi.
Okay. I'm curious. So, to me, I get you with the ketchup. Will you agree that there is no ketchup even close to Heinz?
I
that's right. You hate ketchup.
I don't like ketchup. I don't care.
So you don't like that at all. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't get that whole Heinz or Hunt's argument.
Squirt whatever toxic red juice on your food you want to.
Okay.
I won't be joining you.
You ain't playing.
No.
So it doesn't matter to you. Okay, I'm going to find out what people like better. Do you agree with that, Coke or Pepsi? We're doing the challenge right now on KBJ TV on YouTube. Okay, this random strong opinion says everything in life is either too loud or not loud enough. I will tell you, there are a lot of shows. I don't know what it is. I'm so annoyed by shows that get super quiet and then super loud in a second, because what happens, it startles my wife and then she yells at me. So what happens, I'm trying to hear what it is. I can't understand what's going on. So I'm trying to rewind it. I crank it up and then all of a sudden, boom, an action thing happens. And Wife's like, turn it down. What's wrong with you? And then
What are you, deaf?
It's the worst thing. But yeah, I don't know why they do that. You got to keep everything at a regular level, right? Even if you are whispering, there's a way to do it where you can actually hear you.
I switched to that YouTube TV,
Yep.
and the levels are not consistent.
Really?
When it
On YouTube
switches,
TV?
It switches from programming to commercials.
Yeah.
And the commercials are so loud sometimes.
Oh, I have noticed that. Yeah, you're right. It is. It's jarring.
It will jar you. Your wife would yell at you so hard.
Yeah, I know she does. Yeah, that's part of what happens. It's usually YouTube TV gets me too, and they do that on purpose.
Fix your levels, YouTube TV.
They don't want to. That's their whole thing. Is they want they want you to pay attention when the commercials come on.
All right. Well, I'm paying attention, but it's having the opposite
Right.
effect. Whatever that product is,
Yeah.
I will never buy it. I will spite not buy it.
You get angry and
Angry.
Then, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Kevin
yeah.
don't want his wife yelling at him any more than already.
I got enough things I get yelled at for. Coke beat Pepsi 70-30.
Damn.
It's a Coke world.
It is a Coke
except
world.
Buffalo.
I get it.
This person, they text in 877-979-WRMF with a random strong opinion. They said, all coffee tastes the same once you add enough cream. I'm not a coffee drinker. Is that true? You know, sometimes you can doctor things up that if it's not that good, you just put a lot of sauces on it and it's all good. It makes up for it. Can you do the same thing with coffee?
Coffee is one of those things that I have to add cream. I cannot drink it black. And yeah, it kind of does taste the same as other, like we have an assortment out there.
Yeah.
We have a Keurig here at work.
Right.
Very fancy. And they've got 8 different choices. One says Dunkin', one says hazelnut, one says coffee shop. But they kind of all do taste the same when it's black coffee.
Yeah. I'm wondering that. Yeah. Is there something to that if you have terrible coffee, you can doctor it up to the point where you wouldn't even know the difference? And I assume if somebody has a good coffee, on the reverse, they said, why would you? It's kind of like a chef gets upset if you put ketchup on a steak. Because like that was made to perfection. So if you have great coffee and you gunk it up with a bunch of creamer, I would imagine if you cherish great coffee, you'd be like, you just ruined it.
I can't drink it black. There's just no way. Even if you're telling me it's the best coffee in the land, I've got it. I like to add sweetened condensed milk to it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, they're saying that all coffee tastes the same if you add enough cream. And I don't doubt that. I bet that's probably true. And I assume that probably for coffee drinkers, you wouldn't want to do that. This person just texted in from Broward. They said, I will absolutely not buy any product endorsed by a celebrity. That's an interesting stance because it's typically the reverse for the rest of the world.
Yeah. Especially young people.
Yeah, I kind of get it though, because yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes if they are just paying somebody, do they truly, truly love it, or are they just trying to make some money? I mean, look at how much money celebrities are making now on products, from your Kardashians and Jenners to Skims and the lip filler stuff. Even Ryan Reynolds, I'd seen, has made so much on that. Was it the Mint Mobile that he does?
Yeah, Mint Mobile, that's his.
So much that the guys on the Smartless podcast are all starting a phone company because they want to be rich like Ryan Reynolds.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw a post about Timothée Chalamet.
Oh, yeah.
Who, you know, is dating Kylie Jenner. They said he made whatever he made for the last movie that he did. It was in the millions that he got paid for that movie.
Yep.
Kylie Jenner can make that same amount of money by posting 3 things on Instagram.
It's not a fair world because he's really talented at what he does.
He worked months and months and months on that movie.
Right.
And all she has to do is just, Instagram, and put 3 posts up.
Life ain't right.
And she'll make the same amount.
Life ain't right. I'm telling you.
That's funny.
Got some other ones rolling here. 877-979-WRMF if you got a random comment. And somebody on the Treasure Coast, they said the thing about commercials being louder is the reason why they do that is because so many people get up and go to the kitchen or to the bathroom and they want to make sure you can still hear the TV.
Well, what about if you've got the TV right in front of you and you're like falling asleep to it?
They don't care. They would rather say that, yeah, don't worry. Just because they got up doesn't mean they didn't hear the commercial, so you still get credit.
They are jarring me out of sleepy time with that loud level, and I am angry.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.